And then there was the Queen. Yes, Sarah Jessica Parker's Carrie Bradshaw mans the epicenter of this glittering dynasty called Sex and the City, a writer of a relationship column whose relationship woes have fueled both the series and subsequent 2 films. Now married to Mr. Big for 2 years, Carrie's still got relationship woes, but as for Sarah Jessica Parker, well, she's just content to be a Big Apple homebody.
It's been 2 years. Happy anniversary.
Me and you, just us two.
And in 2 years, amazing things can happen.
I made it. I never make it.
As for me, Big and I were somewhere between wild sex and a baby.
I don't know which is worse.
Samantha, the baby will tire eventually.
Your character in this is now dealing with something that's totally different, which is marriage.
Yeah.
In particular, the terrible twos of marriage.
Yes.
I've never heard of such a thing. I've heard terrible twos with respect to kids, but never with marriage. Is there such a thing?
Apparently for Carrie Bradshaw there is.
Your gift is in the bedroom.
There better be something in there I haven't already seen.
She sort of butts heads with Big in the sense that there's still the youth, the flame of youth, where she wants to go out and go to movie premieres and whatnot.
Well, I think that, Carrie Bradshaw spent a better part of her adult life as a single person, and there was an enormous amount of spontaneity, and there was this wonderful, irregular heartbeat that really dictated excitement, and I think it's been very hard for her to see the virtue in a quiet evening at home, because I think for her she equates that with the end of good times, the end of excitement, the end of a surprise. And what she discovers, of course, is that there's kind of nothing sexier than being at home and sitting on a couch with someone you really, really love.
And is that how you feel? I mean, you're married?
I tend to be home anyway, sexy or not. It's just what I love doing. So much of my work takes me away from home. And so for me, being home there's something really incredibly appealing about it. It's not always sexy when you're covered with, well, any number of things when you have 10-and-a-half-month-old daughters and a 7-and-a-half-year-old son. But it's awful nice to get yourself shined up occasionally and leave the house with your husband, or even get shined up and sit at home with your husband.
Did having kids, did that change your perspective on the way you look at singles when you go out in the city and have dinner or whatever?
It only changed one thing, which is I thought, God, I hope they know how lucky they are that they can sleep till 11 tomorrow morning. I hope that they are savoring every second that they are in a sound, quiet sleep. Because I haven't slept like that since I had my son. There's this kind of hyper-alert stage where you always have one ear for a child, and it's a wonderful problem. But I really do envy those people sometimes that just, they rise around 10, take a peek at the clock, and think about if they should read the Times or maybe call a friend.
Doesn't happen anymore?
No, but that's cool. There's time for that. And from the forbidden to the necessary. I'll be going there.
Has Carrie's sense of fashion changed?
I think she's slightly more modest than she used to be, but maybe that's age that's dictating that. I don't know.
I imagine your wardrobe trailer's got to be huge.
The wardrobe, the costume department is massive, massive, massive. It's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of racks of clothes. It's like stepping into an alternate universe, a planet where only racks of clothes exist. What a wonderful planet.
It's got to be a good thing.
Yeah, definitely.